Let's look at the instructions for applying to the University of Mauritius as an international student for MPhil, PhD, or PhD. First of all, you need to read the regulations before you fill out the application form. They've put the link here. I've also put the link to the official website in the video description. Please visit that link so that you can access these regulations that are stipulated here. You need to make your application online. This is the link to the application, and you should follow all the procedures and the instructions. You need a research proposal as part of your application. They've put a link to research themes, so go and check the themes. Themes basically mean the alignment, what or the interest of the university in terms of research. So go and check if there are themes, if under their themes there is a theme that is relevant to your program or the field that you are interested in. And you also need to check the interests of staff so that you can identify a supervisor for your research. It says that you should contact academic or research staff before finalizing your research proposal. Before you decide to submit your research proposal as a final product of your application, please make sure that you contact the academic or research staff. There's a section on the application form that needs to be filled out by your referees. Make sure that this is done. These are the entry requirements for MPhil or MPhil PhD. You need at least to have a second-class honors undergraduate degree in the relevant field that you want to research on. And then for admission to PhD, there are 4 criteria. It will depend on which criteria you fall under. The first one is if you are already an MPhil student at the University of Mauritius and you want to upgrade to PhD. I hope this is not you because you will not qualify for the scholarship. Remember, the scholarship is for students who are not yet in Mauritius, who are not studying in Mauritius. Then the second category is when you already have an MPhil research degree or equivalent in the relevant field. The third one is when you have a master's qualification under the French system, or the last one is when you have an undergraduate degree and a master's degree with an overall mark of at least 60%. This is the duration. We've already talked about the duration when we're going through the guidelines for the scholarship. There's an application fee, which is $50. You can pay it in 2 different ways. Either you make an international transfer to this bank account, or you pay online. So choose an option that works best for you. Along with your application online, you have to submit your birth certificate, marriage certificate if relevant, qualifications, research proposal, the forms for the reference forms, supervisor agreement form, and the proof of application fee. These are fees. Since you are applying for the mass scholarship, I will not get into the fees. But for the application fee, remember to keep your proof of payment. If you are selected for the scholarship, you'll be reimbursed for that. They may require proof of English language proficiency or French. I hope they don't in your case. And then financial support. You'll be applying for the scholarship so that they can cover your expenses during your stay in Mauritius. Accommodation will have a separate video explaining accommodation options for international students. And health, there are some tests that you need to do, like HIV, hepatitis B, a chest x-ray. So you have to undergo this medical test at your own expense here in Mauritius. That is if you come, when you get admission and you come to Mauritius, you'll be required to do the test. For visa, we'll have a different video that covers visa, so I will not go into that. Basically, this is how you apply to the University of Mauritius. Remember, you make your application online, submit the required document, pay your application fee, write your research proposal, and make sure to send it to the academic or research staff before you before you finalize it, and identify a research theme and a research supervisor. All the best with your application.